Welcome to the Is This Entertainment podcast.
I love how we
starting your best friends, Jacob and Ben. I sing over our intro music.
Yeah, it's gonna
3/4 of the time.
It's gonna match up real well. Yeah.
And I'm pleased to.
Don't fall out of your chair.
What chair did you sell me here, man?
Yeah. We could use some more plays if somebody wants to listen to our song. Go hit a button somewhere.
There we go.
Thinking about like totally remixing it and putting it back up. This is too much work.
Nah, let's do a new one. We'll do a new one.
We need to do a new one.
We'll do a new one. Yeah.
We do have the Two Guys Googling Stuff by David Bowie.
Two guys Googling stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Two guys Googling stuff.
That was fun. Okay. Other than that, pretty good.
Yeah.
Everything's...
I hear you, man.
Oh, you got a siren going on?
It's for me. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so somebody blew my mind this week, and I wanted to bring this up first because... And I meant to bring this up last podcast because it's Loki related. And
blew your mind.
This theory was debunked. Like, this theory didn't pan out in the last episode. Although I did speak to this guy later, and he was like, I think it could still work. What if everyone was a Loki? All of the variants. What if only... They were all
Loki.
He brought this up before the last episode, but if it was like Owen Wilson, the Judge, they're all just different Lokis. There's just everybody's a Loki.
But wouldn't they try to help each other though? At some point, I think he's such a narcissist that he would he would want one of himself to succeed. Yeah. ASMR here. I got some all natural. You can't see it because my camera is great. Yeah, it's Himalayan botanic chest balm. So it's like organic Vicks vapor rub. So,
okay.
Yeah. So it's not made with a little bit of that. I've been having some sinus issues.
Yeah,
so but it's not made with the what is that stuff in the regular one? Petroleum jelly. Petroleum jelly. That's what's in regular Vicks.
High fructose corn syrup.
Yeah. No, that would make it taste good. This might actually taste good. This is made with coconut oil, beeswax, mentha, Chinese mint leaf oil. Excuse me. Eucalyptus leaf oil, and some other things I can't pronounce. Oil. Pretty much all organic stuff. Yeah. Just what's weird is I thought this was going to be super expensive. It's like, oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
That's like $5. Like, isn't that how much Vicks Vapor Rub is?
Is it working?
I just opened it. I was trying to do the ASMR. Oh, it smells so good, though.
Right.
It's more subtle than Vicks, but yeah, I don't know. It smells like a...
What are you supposed to do with Vicks? I just know that, like, with, like, little kids, you put it on their chest, right?
The menthol is supposed to, like, clear your sinuses and, like, just...
So it's more of a here thing. You put it on... Do you put it under your nose?
Yeah. I wouldn't put Vicks under your nose because the menthol is so strong. That's why they put it on your chest. But in Asia and lots of other countries, they have, well, even here, you can buy those little menthol smelling sticks. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's a thing. Like, people just smell these things.
Yeah. I've seen those.
I don't know what it's. Yeah. You just get a. Yeah, get one of those going. Take it. It's like,
and then you're ready to fight Wonder Woman.
Yeah, you just remember to breathe. That's what we're trying to do over here.
Yeah,
remember to breathe.
Just trying to breathe.
Yeah. And on that note, I would like to thank people for listening. It's really the only thing that. No, it's the second thing. The first thing is talking to Ben, and then the second thing is the few of you that listen every week. That's nice. Thank you. Thanks for doing that.
It's a real delight. Yeah. I appreciate that we get to have this conversation every week, which is a lot of fun. And then B, I appreciate you for editing it down and making it listenable. And then 3, I appreciate all the people who are listening.
Yeah, sometimes I go off the rails and rant. You guys are the best. But sometimes I get really angry behind the scenes, and you guys don't see that. Ben has to see that, and I feel really terrible for him. I feel really terrible.
Nah, come on, man.
Yeah.
We're all good here.
Yeah. I was thinking, maybe we'll start going live so we don't have to edit some, but then everyone will be subjected to my anger and ranty rants. So
Right.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be more zen. I'm trying to be more calm, really working on it. It's really hard when you have ear infections and bugs biting you, but hopefully that will all be over. I have gotten only 1 or 2 bug bites in the last couple of days, so that's hopeful.
Nice.
Hopeful. Yeah.
Not bug related, but more so like calm related. Have you ever tried meditation?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I can go like.
Yeah. You have a mantra? What is it?
You don't. I can't say it.
Don't tell me. I know.
Yeah.
I was trying to stump you, but then it looked like you were about to tell me, and then I was like, oh wait, no, I don't want you to ruin it. Don't.
No. Yeah. There was a phase in my life where I was studying hypnosis. So I learned how to go into like super trance type world. Yeah. It was cool. And for a while, they have like what you get like a physical trigger. So you could touch my arm in a specific place and trigger myself to go into that like way low, zoomed out, trancey vibe. Yeah. It's
nice.
Cool. It's cool. Yeah. You do any of that stuff?
And then just to clarify, this is without the use of any sort of hallucinogenics.
Yeah, no, it's just a psychological anchor.
Okay, this is like totally clean living, non-induced.
Yeah, no
way to take you there.
No DMT.
That's wonderful, man.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Am I spacing you out?
No. This is great. I've never done the meditation.
Never done it.
I've never done the meditation. I've never done the hypnosis. The closest thing I could probably say would be like movement class in high school. And we would have when Bradford would like take us through like breathing exercises. And so it was like literally just an app. Yes, this was part of my public school education. Was laying on the floor for upwards of 45 minutes and breathing circularly.
Yes, like we were fortunate enough to go to a special school, if you will. Yeah,
rolling up and down my spine and breathing circularly. I'm very good at those things. Thank you.
Yeah, well,
marketable skills.
I have news for people. Like, you're all hypnotized constantly. So from my point of view, hypnosis is just being in an altered state. And when you look at a computer screen or a telephone or a TV, it kind of alters your mood and your state. So we're constantly being hypnotized. So it's a matter of taking control of that, right? So
hypnosis movies.
So has everyone clicked off by now? I think there's some kind of law about being like where you're not allowed to put hypnosis in films or something.
The only thing I could think of is like movies where, oh, you know what? This actually kind of ties into Black Widow.
Okay. Yeah. Spoiler. I haven't seen it, but Ben has.
Yes. If you have not seen Black Widow, there's some hypnosis adjacent stuff. Say hypnosis adjacent.
So
that's cool.
So they got you.
Yeah.
What kinds of things were they saying? Do you remember?
It's more. It's vague. It's vague. Do you want me to spoil it? Do you want me to go
I'm waiting for the spoiler. A spoiler sound effect. That's what we need next. We don't even have one. We should have a spoiler song as well.
Look, I just I don't know when you're gonna go watch this movie. So
I'm waiting until it comes out on Disney Plus. I'm literally waiting. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So 3 months.
Yeah.
2.5. It's been out for almost 3.
What I have
it's a bit more synthetic. There's like a synthetic kind of, what do you call it?
Like the world is like mind virtual control. Reality. Oh, okay. Yeah.
No. This is just for all the people in the Red Room.
Yeah.
All of the ladies that are assassins with the Red Room. All of the various widows all have some sort of a little bit of mind control, a little synthetic,
chemical induced.
Yes, okay, a chemically induced mind control situation. Sure. So by the time I got to watching this movie last night, I was very tired. And then when we turned the lights off to watch the movie, I was like, oh, the lights are off. I could just fall asleep. So I also ate way too much Mexican food. So I was very sleepy, very sleepy. I made it through the movie, but there was a couple of times where I was like, Ben, your eyes are closed. You're not giving this movie all of your attention.
You're not getting your $30 worth.
So that's right. Well, here's the thing though. I can now watch it as many times as I want.
Oh, okay.
So
until when?
I don't know. I think forever.
Okay. Good.
I think it's just a part of my Disney Plus subscription now. Florence Pugh, she does a great job.
Who is this? Oh, wrong show.
She is wrong show. The one on the right here.
Mm-hmm.
Which, don't get me wrong, like, okay, Black Widow as a character, not the most charismatic. Mm-hmm. We can agree on that?
Yeah. We can. Whatever role Scarlett Johansson is playing, I feel like has never been Natasha Romanoff. It's never been that like hardened, sexy kind of, but not like that. Like what I'm talking about. She doesn't have that like psychopath nature to her, like the character in the comic does.
No, certainly not a psychopath nature.
Yeah, or just like cold. Like she's never felt cold. She's supposed.
It seems even.
Yeah,
like it's not like cold. Kind of has like a negativity to it.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, like that's what the character is.
She just stays.
Yeah.
Right.
Am I wrong? Maybe Even's right. Maybe Even is right.
I don't know. I don't know the comic books well enough to like.
Well, really, I mean, she's just supposed to be the KGB secret agent or whatever secret agent.
Right.
With the mind control going on.
So what's nice about this movie is that they fill all of the rest of the characters with like super charismatic people. So like David K. Harbour, who's on the screen right now, he was Hopper in Stranger Things. What? You haven't seen Stranger Things?
I tried to.
Jacob.
And I feel like I might like it a lot more than the wife, but she just really couldn't get into it, I guess, for whatever reason. I don't know. She's maybe a generation younger than me. Yeah. Missing those 80s bits.
Treat.
Yeah. Yeah. But all I'm saying is the irony of the whole thing is that Scarlett Johansson is incredibly charismatic, but she's playing a character that's not supposed to be. Like, I feel like they got all this mixed up.
It's the Timothy Olyphant in Hitman problem.
They should have have her play Wanda and have Wanda play Natasha. I think they got them backwards.
Yeah, Elizabeth Olsen can definitely do cold. That's for sure.
Exactly. It would have made more sense to me.
Yeah.
How's that
but I think at the time, the age difference wouldn't really vibe.
Well, she's supposed to be young, right? Natasha Romanoff.
Scarlet Witch?
Yeah. No. What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know. I just got the sense that like in Ultron, like that Scarlet Witch was like 19. Like she still had like.
Oh, okay. She was still young. Yeah.
She was still a kid.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Maybe
Either way,
maybe the ages don't line
movie,
up, but I just feel like the casting has always been a little strange. They make the character more warm for her, but.
Right. Her in Endgame, like I thought she did a remarkable job.
I love that. Yeah. There's all kind of like added depth for her. Yeah.
So much depth. That scene in the Avengers compound, like really her first scene where she's making that peanut butter jelly sandwich, and like what is it, like hologram chatting with Rocket and Captain Marvel and everybody. She did some work. She did some work in that scene. So I don't know. Maybe it's also because this movie kind of took place back of the timeline a little bit, pre-Infinity War. Like this movie takes place between Civil War and Infinity War. So I don't know. It didn't have as much emotional range, I think, as she could have.
Well, the stakes aren't there. They can't be, right? You already know what happens to her. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
It's just that it came out at the wrong time. I haven't even seen it, but from what I can tell, it should have came out when the movie takes place chronologically, you know?
Yeah. This movie definitely could have been a phase 2 movie, and I would have been like, yep, sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of backlash from the bad in this film. The Taskmaster.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Being played by a man, voiced by a woman, and originally the character was a man. So that's just internet, Twitter controversy right there.
Yeah. But, well, when the character takes the helmet off, it's Olga Kurylenko.
Right.
Who was in the same Bond movie as David Harbour.
Right.
But as far as like during the fight scenes, I can definitely see that being a dude in the costume.
It's a dude like the whole time. Yeah. Like not during 99% of the movie. And then it's an actress underneath for the scene where she talks, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I mean, that could also be a payment situation. If you're not going to pay Olga Kurylenko money.
I think they changed it like fairly last
to be on
minute.
Set for that many days.
I think they changed the character fairly last minute. I think they had the guy do it because it was going to be a guy. I think it was going to be a guy for a while, and they're like, "Oh, we can virtue signal some more and put a girl in here. Let's do that."
Well, it makes sense in the plot for it to be who it is.
Okay, all right. Well, that's good to hear.
And it ties into like the tiniest bit of information from a previous movie.
Okay, well then, then I'll just delete everything I've said. If it makes sense, then it makes sense.
No,
you know what
don't
I mean?
delete it. Don't delete it.
That's just what I've heard. That it's like forced or whatever. But if it makes sense as a character, that's good. What else?
Yeah, I don't have much else to say about Black Widow. I enjoyed it. They definitely could have made this movie in phase 2. It kind of sets up. Okay, so I will spoil this for you, if this is okay.
Please.
The end credit scene is Julia Louis-Dreyfus popping up, and so her being in this, and then also coming in from not Winter Soldier,
the Winter Soldier,
the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yes.
The Captain and the So there's like Marvel is kind of setting up 2 big things. One of them is huge Universal Kang the Conqueror stuff. And then one is this street level Julia Louis-Dreyfus, whatever she's got going on kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So it's like we're seeing like two paths kind of going at the same time. And so like kind of multiple through lines through this 4th phase.
I'm curious if they're gonna, at some point, with all these timelines and everything, if they're gonna bring back like the Netflix level characters, like
I've
the
heard,
Daredevils.
Yeah, I've heard that the guy who plays Matt Murdock might show up in the new Spider-Man movie. I heard that.
That could be fun.
So that could be awesome. I think he did a fantastic job, and that was a fun version of that character.
Yeah, those were some of my favorite Marvel shows.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. So I think out of those, he's probably the only one that would actually show up. I don't see them pulling Jessica Jones or
Vincent D'Onofrio, man. Kingpin, man, that was great.
D'Onofrio, yes. Yeah, no, you're absolutely correct about that. D'Onofrio should be in one of these movies as Kingpin. Like they 100% should do that, and it would be majestic, and I'm all in for it.
Yeah. They built these characters. They need to use the characters they got.
Right.
They keep throwing new characters in there, and it's like, I don't know why I'm supposed to care anymore. So at this point, hopefully it'll all work out and everything will be great. Let's move right along over here. Well, you watched all the Clone Wars, or not Clone Wars, Bad Batch, and I'm a little behind you.
We do that every time, and it's still so accurate.
Do what? Oh, right, Clone Wars. So yeah, we usually go Bad Batch, Clone Wars, Bad Batch.
Yes. Yeah.
Same show. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Same
Clone Wars
show.
season 9.
Same show, different Omega. Okay. Ben is a website. Okay. Great.
And we're back. Caller number 5. Go ahead with your thoughts on the latest episode of the Bad Batch. Caller number 5. Go for it.
Speaking of which, if you want to be on the show, we might go live next week or in 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Yes. What? There's something. Oh, what we should talk about next? I think it will be out by then. The Suicide Squad comes out on August 6th. No, that will not be in time for our next show.
No. Okay.
But still,
so
we should watch that and talk.
I have to keep HBO Max now. Okay.
Yeah, you have to keep HBO Max because you need to watch Warrior.
Okay. Warrior.
It's a show. There's been 2 seasons of it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Bruce Lee wrote like one script and an outline, and it sat for years.
And then they made it.
He's long gone.
Yeah.
And then somebody picked it up and was like, holy crap, we should make this. And they did.
Awesome. Speaking of HBO Max, I have been watching the Jet.
Jet, starring Carla Gugino.
Yeah.
Is this good?
This is the strangest. Okay, I can only equate it to Breaking Bad because that's supposed to be a bad guy or about a bad guy. But in Breaking Bad, I feel like the main character, what's his name? Anyway, I feel like he was supposed to be.
Heisenberg.
Yeah, he was a good guy at first, and just circumstances happened, and then he switched.
Right.
In Jet, she is a thief to start. She's already on the wrong side of the law, which is fine, I guess. To me, there's only like really one law in the universe, which is like don't take stuff that's not yours. And every other law is based off of that. But without getting too philosophical, she's a thief, and she's very violent.
Is she a thief with a heart of gold?
The opposite of. She's very violent. She kills some people.
Okay.
The only reason that she is a good guy is because all of the other people that she's working for or against are worse than her.
Ah.
So it's like, I guess I'll root for her because she has a kid. Like, that's like, we watched the whole season. I'm like, I don't feel great about that. Like, I feel worse.
Yeah.
I feel worse after watching it.
Is there more coming?
Yeah.
Or is this like a one season and done kind of thing?
They set up a season 2.
I feel like that first season came out. Okay.
They set up a season 2. Now, if you watch it, it's like watching a train wreck, really. It's just like, what is this terrible person going to do next? And it's all terrible people. And there's like not the only good-hearted person is the kid. That's it. Like everyone else is pretty much terrible.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like they all, like there's a guy, like a right-hand man of one of the mafia guys who has like a good heart, but he's a hitman.
Right.
He goes in to kidnap somebody, and her boyfriend was there, and he shot him. And I gotta censor myself. And then he felt bad for the person that he was there to kidnap, so he like watches over her like in a creepy stalker way, and he just wants her to be okay. So like he has that good part of him. But like, that's about it. Like, as far as good guys go, the rest of it is like gangsters and other worse gangsters. And as we find out, even worse gangsters on top of those gangsters. So it's just a cesspool of negativity. And yeah, I couldn't stop watching it.
Barry?
But it's just like, it's train wreck / how is she going to get out of the situation / how is she going to steal stuff when she has to go steal stuff. And so it's got a little bit of that. It had just enough of that heist to hook me at the beginning. But if I had seen where the show was going from the get, I probably wouldn't have watched it. So it's very dark. But if you like dark and you like insidious minds and see how they work, then go ahead and watch the show. But otherwise, I don't know, man. There's nothing likable about her. Like, there's no redeeming quality. Like, even when she does a good thing, it's for like psycho reasons. You know, it's wild. Yeah.
Did you ever watch Barry on HBO?
No.
It is kind of similar. It's Bill Hader.
Oh, okay.
It's a 30-minute show. He plays a hitman who takes an acting class because someone that he needs to murder is in an acting class. So he takes an acting class to like get close to the guy, and then ends up really enjoying the acting class and tries to give up his life of hitmanning.
That's awesome.
But can't. And you think it's going to be kind of that the whole time, of just like, here's a zany situation where this guy is a hitman and but he also wants to be an actor. And it really takes some turns. It deals with like him being like former military. There's some PTSD going on. Yeah. And it goes to some darkish places, and you spend a season rooting for the guy, and in the last like 3 episodes you're like, I can't root for this guy anymore. It's
That's kind of how I felt about
root
Jet.
for this guy anymore.
Like you want to root for her because of her kid and she's trying to be just a thief, and she doesn't want to do any killing or anything like that. And then it's just like, oh, well, maybe this person's terrible. Why am I even watching this? It's like, now I'm just watching it to find out if she dies or not. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't understand it. Where are the shows that like have like dip into the darkness and then bounce back out with like a positive message? Like, what happened to all of that? But where is that at?
Yeah. I tell you, man, I keep going back to it, but the nanny, I mean, it doesn't dip into too much darkness, but it's all light.
But like, where's the darkness to hook people or whatever, and then just, you know, give them some hope.
Mm-hmm. You want to talk about the Bad Batch? I don't have a lot to talk about the Bad Batch. Bad Batch.
The bad. Wait for it. Batch. Chamson Dula. I remember this character from an audiobook I was listening to, but I don't remember anything.
Really?
Well, I remember a little bit. I think he was in the Leia one or something with Leia in between. Yeah, that's all I remember. He's like a political person. A political, rebellious type leader person.
Yeah.
That's all I can remember.
I remember him from a Clone Wars episode where they had to save Ryloth.
Speaking of saving Ryloth.
Still needs saving. Just constantly needing to save Ryloth.
Yeah.
But what was it? I feel like that was one of the first Clone Wars like mini arcs where they would have these like little 34 episode arcs, and then they would like wrap that up, and then they'd either have like a one-off where it's just like, here's the kids and the droids doing one little mission, and then it's like back to Darth Maul and a 3-episode Darth Maul arc. I feel like nobody else does that. Like I can't think of another TV show that does that. Like I remember like little mini arcs on like ER, but that's more like season long stuff or a thing that they'll concentrate on for like half the season, and then this is so much more. These 4 episodes are a 90-minute movie.
Did you catch
about saving Ryloth?
Yeah, 2 episodes ago, I guess now, they had the whole gun buyback moment.
Oh, right. Where they were like, we just gave the Empire all of our guns. Yeah, well, we're just gonna go buy some more.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but if that's what they're trying to do here, I think, or some people are proposing that the government buys the guns, and hopefully this is a fair warning for why this is a terrible idea. But yeah, who knows?
Oh, right. Well,
there's no way to not, but it's in there. It's in the show. So,
but like. There's always been like gun buyback programs, but that's more so like nobody's expecting like anyone to drop off like that's geared toward more like unregistered weapons that have like serial numbers filed on. What I've seen of that is more like community based type things where it's like, you know, I don't know.
I'm just predicting like reality. Like this happened in Australia, right? That's what they did down there. They bought all the guns from people back, and they mandated that they had to sell them back.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So that's how they got rid of guns in Australia.
Is it working out?
They have less shootings. I don't know about the murder rate. Yeah.
All right.
Maybe it's working out, I guess.
I could definitely go for less shootings. Mass shootings would be nice.
I think the problem here, though, is we just have... The problem in America is different than Australia, right? Like they didn't have as many guns in Australia. Like here we have so many guns.
Right.
And then if we have a buyback, the people that are not going to sell them back are the people you're trying to get them from. So like that's the issue, right? Like they're already illegal guns.
Yeah.
Like there's too many in the street, right? So like they're not going to give them up. So it's pointless. You're taking away defense from innocent people to defend themselves instead of...
I don't know. See, because I think that...
You think the criminals will turn their...
I think with gun buyback programs, you're not going to have the people who went out, took a class, registered their weapon. Those aren't the people that are going to go like less.
No, I'm saying if it's mandated. I'm saying if it's mandated.
If it's mandated.
They get rid of basically the Second Amendment. Is that which amendment? Which one is it?
Yeah. That would be the Second Amendment.
Yeah.
That would never happen.
You say that, but they haven't really been paying too much attention to that document too much here recently.
There's so many guns already. Mm-hmm. And every time there's a mass shooting and people say they're going to take our guns, gun sales go through the roof again.
Yeah, it's like a commercial.
So
yeah,
right. So I don't see that.
This is another reason.
It would be.
This is another reason I'm happy. I'm glad I'm moving. That's all I can say. Like,
right.
It's
you're going to a place that has less guns.
Yeah, I'm going to a place that has less guns. It is a little more totalitarian, and the military police and the police are the only ones with guns, and it's scary. But they're not just out there shooting people.
Right.
So that's good.
Right. And there's a beach. There's a beach.
Yeah, and there's a beach.
And look, it's not like you're gonna go there and be like, hey, it would be cool. Let's protest to the government. I don't see that as being your wheelhouse.
No.
So I think you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna go there and be like, what we need to do? An uprising.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not your vibe.
No. I'm the opposite of uprising. I'm just chill in my house and wonder why all these people are in the streets. What are you doing? Are you changing anything? Yeah. Or are you just hurting each other? That's how I see it. But I could be totally wrong. You're welcome to prove me wrong. Yes.
So Ryloth, you know what made me really happy? Chopper's back.
Oh yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I might have missed Chopper. And also,
you did?
She was fixing the trash can droid, or trying to, and he's like, "No, that's just broken." Did you catch that?
No,
I'm dying a little bit. You didn't catch the trash can droid? She was trying to fix it, and what's his name? The big guy.
Oh, yeah. Wrecker, yeah.
He's like, you can't fix that guy. It's broke.
Yeah.
That's just how he is.
Also, the fact that Omega was like, here's my favorite part of the ship, my room. Yeah. Where I sleep. It's like, that's kind of lame. Mm-hmm. Like, and I did enjoy, that's true. It is yeah. What was it, Tech? Who was like, your erratic flying is confusing them. So I guess it's working. There's some line about it. Yeah, them and us. That's what it was. Yes. Yeah, that was a good bit. It was great. Good bit.
Yeah, there's some good bits in there. I'm starting to.
Yeah.
She's growing on me, I guess.
Yeah. I was surprised that the one clone captain was like, "Hey, wait a minute. We shouldn't do this." I mean, his inhibitor chip should be up to 11, right? He should be on that like good soldiers follow orders. I thought that's where they would all be.
I guess this is just showing that like some of the clones are defective. The inhibitor chip doesn't really stick. Like this is probably part of all of the reasoning for the Empire moving away from clones. They're kind of defective,
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So don't come back as a clone. Make sure you are reincarnated appropriately. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. No inhibitor chips. Yeah.
Is that it? I didn't see the newest one. What's in
the newest one is kind of, it's just like a one-off, I think. Yeah, it's basically like they come back to Oak Girl's spot, Rhea Perlman, and there's some other dude in charge. And then and it's like, oh hey, wait, where's our friend who gives us jobs? And then dude, I just talked about this episode
for like
to a frozen screen for so long.
Oh, okay.
Which is weird because there isn't that much that goes on. But where did I cut out?
Different guy instead of the green girl.
Oh my goodness. So he double crosses her. They double cross some other people. The other people are like, hey, you need to deliver this spice. And the gang makes it happen like they do. But then Omega's like, hey, even though this guy tried to take over your spot, we should still have some pity on him. And that's a nice thing. She's a forgiving one. So that's pretty much it. It's just like a one-off kind of deal, I think. I don't think there's going to be much more to it.
Okay, so I didn't miss anything. See, it's I guess it's okay. They have those kind of episodes, but like only getting like a teeny bit of Star Wars every week and it being a cartoon, I'm really needing a little more, It's not quite scratching the...
Nope.
Oh, that's the Mandalorian theme.
I was just singing the Mandalorian theme.
Yeah.
Because we only got 3-4 more months till that. Isn't that when that normally comes out?
Well, it's not going to be the Mandalorian. It's going to be the Book of Boba Fett.
Oh, I thought those two were going to run not simultaneously, but kind of like back to back.
I think there's issues behind the scenes there at the Lucasfilm. going on.
Mm.
There were some firings.
Always rumors of issues.
There were some firings that happened. There's some.
Oh yes, people got let
that
go.
had to do with several series that they were supposed to be involved with. So I think until that's worked out, we're not going to see The Mandalorian. So yeah, because I think Jon Favreau is a big fan of the Gina. And
Inverse says Mandalorian season 3 might be.
You don't trust me not having a source?
Look, I just figured I would Google it. We Google stuff all the time.
Oh yeah, cue the music.
All right. Could this mean? Okay, Mandalorian upbringing, never takes off his helmet, Grogu, whatever, Pedro Pascal. Okay, hopefully the
Yeah, so what we do know is that Filoni is in charge of everything now, right? And in charge of like the story flow. What is his position? It's like creative director or something. I don't know.
Oh right, yeah.
Something. So they're lifting him up. I think they're waiting for.
All right, according to Screen Rant, Mandalorian season 3 is reportedly already filming.
Okay, well that's good. That's good.
Secretly. Reports indicate that production has already started. Yep, this is just backstory. Season 2 up to the ante. We know that. Unclear which direction it will go.
Yeah, there's a lot
ACS reports that production has already begun. No other details were given. That's it.
Behind the scenes things. We mentioned this before, that Luke Skywalker's, the quality of him in the last episode was low because they had to do it last minute because it was all a secret, even from the heads of Lucasfilm. So Jon Favreau, from what I understand, from a rumor, this is a complete rumor, from a rumor, he was in touch with Chapek and Iger directly about bringing Luke back to the Star Wars universe. And that's why it was such a surprise, and that's why I think that has a lot to do with some of the issues going on with people getting fired and whatnot. So yeah. But I think Favreau kind of won his argument, since it was the biggest thing happen in Star Wars in a long time. So it's just a matter of waiting for the power dynamic to shift. Kathleen Kennedy her contract's up October. So at that point, I think we'll get a bunch of announcements after she leaves, and they'll give her a fair wave and be like, hey, she did great. Yay. And then we'll get some kind of announcements. But they've changed their tune about Luke quite a bit. So they even have like I mentioned before, an article about Luke on StarWars.com, which before they were very Luke absent. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they're bringing back Luke.
Sounds great.
So thanks for listening to the podcast.
Hey, thanks for listening. We appreciate you.
Yeah. Yeah. We appreciate you. Feel welcome to reach out to us anytime. Send us a message. Let us know what you want us to talk about, or what you think about what we're talking about. Are we just completely mad? Is there too much ASMR in these episodes? Are we doing too much ASMR?
Did you get anything out of that?
Too much hypnosis?
Talk more about the hypnosis.
The more you listen to us ranting, the more your mind wanders, and the deeper and deeper.
Welcome to the Mind Palace.
And on that note,
all right, we appreciate you.
Yeah, it was super short, but we're a bit more busy. We got things going on.
Right. Look, we got a lot going on. We have very, very busy lives. We have unemployment checks to not collect. Yeah. And sorry.
Thanks. Yeah. Next week we'll have 4 sponsors and a Patreon where you can send us money. Yeah.
Yes.
We should do that.
Hit us up on that Cash App.
Yeah. Just send the Cash App. Yeah. I think I actually published that somewhere.
Right.
Yeah. Nobody sent me any money though. Send me $1. Just let me know.
Send 50 cents for just a cup of coffee a day.
Yeah.
For a cup of coffee a day, you can
support a starving
for $5 a day podcaster. You could keep 2 podcasters afloat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, seriously though. In all seriousness, thanks for listening. Thank you, Ben. And we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you, Jacob. I appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate you too.
All right. Bye-bye.